Hi! Hala pagaw ko, best. Hi! Hello everyone! Welcome back to our channel. I am Teacher Jasmine.
And I am Teacher Julie.
What will be our lesson for today?
It's all about geometric sequence.
Okay. Shall we do it?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin.
So we have now geometric mean. What is again geometric mean? The same with what we did in arithmetic mean in our previous topic. Geometric mean, these are the term or terms inserted between the first and the last term. So that's what we talk about geometric mean. So how do we solve this kind of problem? So the same with what we did in our previous example, we have to identify our given. Our given here, we have insert 3 geometric means between 256 and 1. We have to write first our 256. 256 automatically is our first term. Since it asks for insert 3 geometric means, so we will be inserting 1, 2, 3 terms. And then our last term will be 1. Or last term, if we're going to count first term, this will become second term, this will become third term, this will become fourth term. Automatically, 1 is our fifth term or our last term. So with this particular given, we have our first term, we have our last term, and we have our number of terms. How many terms do we have? We have number of terms, which is 5. Very good. So applying now our formula for geometry, the nth term, don't forget we have a sub n equals a sub 1 times r raised to the power of n minus 1. We have to substitute all our given here. So a sub n, our a sub n refers to the last term. Our last term here is 1. Equals, our first term is our first number, so that will become 256. Close and open parentheses. R, do we have R here? We don't have R. Why is it that we don't have R? Because we don't have succeeding terms. Sa Bisaya, walay nagsunod nga term. So we cannot identify the common ratio. So we just copy R, substitute n minus 1. So our n is 5 minus 1. Close parenthesis. Then we can simplify those who are inside the parentheses first, or those with exponents. So the rest will be copied. So we have 1 times 256 ratio raised to the power of 5 minus 1. That's equivalent to 4. The same with what we did in the previous example. We have to divide both sides, or we have to eliminate 256 to solve for R. And we can only do that by using the division property of equality. So we divide both sides by 256. So dividing this one by 256, 256 divides 256 is equals to 1. So what's left here is only r raised to the power of 4 equals 1. Then we are going to divide 1 divide 256. Since if we are going to divide this one, it will give us a fraction, a decimal number. So we don't want decimal numbers. So we just copy 1 over 256. That's it. Since we have to solve for r alone and to eliminate this exponent 4, then we will be using the extracting of roots. So how do we extract this exponent 4? We are going to have the fourth root of r raised to 4. So the other side will also be the fourth root of 1 over 256. Solving now. So this will become the fourth root of r raised to 4. So this will be eliminated. So what's left is only r. So how are we going to extract the fourth root of 1 over 256? So we are going to distribute our fourth root to the numerator. So the fourth root of 1, still it's 1 because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, that will give you 1. All over the fourth root of 256 You look for a number, multiply by itself 4 times, that will give you 256. Yes, that's equivalent to 4. So our common ratio is positive 1 over 4. Not only positive 1 over 4, but it's positive and negative 1 over 4. Why is our ratio we have positive and negative 1/4? Yes, because when our index is an even number, it will take positive and negative signs. So our common ratio are positive and negative 1/4. Is this our final answer? No, it's still the ratio. We have to look for the 3 geometric means. So how do we do it? We are going to multiply our common ratio by our first term. Since we have 2 ratio, we're going to utilize first the positive 1/4. 256 times 1 divided by 4, the answer is, yes, that is 64. The second term, multiply again by the common ratio. 64 times 1 divided by 4, we get 16. And to get our fourth term, 16 times 1 divided by 4, or 6 times 1/4, that answer is 4. And to check whether this is correct to our last term, we have 4 times 1/4, then we get our answer, which is 1. So that makes this answer, 64, 16, and 4, correct because it coincides with our last term. How about if our ratio is negative 1/4? So we will be getting another set of our geometric means. Our first term is 256 multiplied by negative 1/4. Yes, that will become negative 64. Next one, negative 64 times negative 1/4. Negative times negative, that will become positive. So we have positive 16. And the third term multiplied again by negative 1/4. So 16 times negative 1/4, that is negative 4. And to check whether this is true, so negative 4 times negative 1/4, the answer is positive 1. So our another geometric mean, we have negative 64, 16, and negative 4. Do you understand? So this is how we do it when we solve for the geometric means. We are going to solve for the common ratio. And after having the common ratio, that's not your final answer. You have to multiply that common ratio to the first term so that we can get our succeeding terms.
Thank you. I hope you learned our topic for this day about geometric mean. So don't forget, if you have questions or clarifications, just type in or in our chat box down. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.